Hello and welcome to Witch Moon Magical Arts. My name is Lisa. Today I'd like to begin by creating a little sacred space to do our reading in. I'm going to invite the God and Goddess to be with us. Bless us with your presence and guidance. I call upon our spirit guides, our ancestors, those who have gone before, those dwellers in the invisible realms. Be with us. Bless us with your strength, your guidance and wisdom. Blessed be. Okay. Now I'm going to be using a new deck. This is Deborah Blake's Everyday Witch Tarot, my new favorite. And I'm going to be doing a reading for Libra for the month of December. So we will shuffle the cards a few times. Let's see what kind of message we can get for Libra for December. What's going on for Libra in December? Okay, I will cut the cards. And I'll be doing a traditional Celtic cross layout. I'll go through the cards and then I'll bring it all together. First card, Two of Cups. The Lovers. Five of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Seven of Swords. Page of Swords. 10 of Swords. The Chariot. And Strength. Okay. You're dealing with something around relationships right now. The Two of Cups indicates a partnership that you have just embarked on. It's two people deciding to work together. It could be romantic. It could be just a business deal, a business partnership. But this is about just the beginning stages of that's happening right now. And this is another relationship card. The Lover's card, a major arcana, which means it's a major karmic path that this is indicating you're on. The Lovers is about the art and craft of relationships. It's about how to work those relationships and come through it in an equal manner, not one person taking advantage of the other person, but it's being equals in a relationship. It's about making decisions that benefit the two of you, not just one. And that's what this card is saying too. This is to benefit the two of you. So you're dealing with how to do that. You're figuring out how to do that. The Five of Wands in this position shows that there's a lot of conflict going on with other people. This is a group of people that are trying to work together, but they're not able to listen to each other. They all have valid points of view, but none of them are listening to the other. It's just chaos and conflict going on, whereas nothing can get done. It's based on, well, it's coming out of this energy of growth. You've got the Seven of Pentacles in the root position. This shows that you're at a time of assessment. You've grown all of these coins, you've grown this garden, it's coming into fruition, but it's not quite there yet, and you're deciding whether you want to keep it, move on, change something. This is about assessing where you are and how you want to move forward. This Four of Swords, this is along the same lines. Swords are about thought and intellect, decision making, and she's in a meditative position. She's not, it's not quite worry, but it's meditating on whatever the situation is that you're in. It's trying to find calmness and trying to find the answer. She's trying to decide and going into a meditative state in order to do that. Now you've got the Seven of Swords also. Again, swords are thought, intellect. So this is an intellectual idea. It's an idea that is in your head, and there's some kind of deceit going on. This is somebody who's roaming the house in the middle of the night. It looks like they're stealing swords. You don't know exactly what's going on. There's something going on behind the scenes, and no one is sure what it is, but there is something not quite right in this picture. Something is happening and it's not quite right. And then you've got another sword, the Page of Swords, and then the Ten of Swords. All these swords are saying that you're thinking about this, you're trying to make a decision, you're ruminating about it. The Ten of Swords is saying that you're done. You have worried about this and thought about this until you are done. He is collapsed and not able to move forward anymore. So this is the end of a cycle. The tens are the end of a cycle that you're in, and he's given up. He's basically giving up and letting something else propel him forward, just trying to let go and let whatever energy is coming up to help him. You know, he's waiting for someone to save him. But you've got this Chariot card that says you still have to make a decision. There's no one going to save you other than yourself. The Chariot and the Strength card are the two end cards, the final cards. And they're showing me that you have the strength to make this decision. The Page wants you to move forward and go on a new path after you've ended this path. This path is done. And it's time to move forward into a new direction. And this is showing me that you have the ability, you have the inner strength to do it. You have the inner strength to make this decision about how to make this relationship work. And then the Chariot is a lot like the Four of Swords, where it's a meditative stance before moving forward. The Chariot propels you forward, but you have to make the decision of which way to go first before you can go forward. So I'm clearly seeing you're coming out of a difficult situation, a difficult problem in your mind, and you've got the strength to move forward, but you're not quite there yet. There's some piece missing that you need in order to bring about these healthy relationships. I'm going to look at the bottom card. Often this will give me another indication of what's kind of underlying the situation. And I've got the Hierophant. This is about traditional knowledge. It's about traditional religious practices. It could just be any kind of formal religion, but it's also about teaching those traditions to other people. It's about offering your knowledge to others. So there's some kind of traditional religious practice, spiritual practice that is underlying all of this, whether whether it's a practice you want to go into. That could be it. Or now I'm seeing there are two people. So this is still about deciding between two religious practices. That's what I'm seeing. They're deciding between two spiritual pathways and learning how to bring that into a relationship. Learning how to work with others in order to bring about that that spiritual strength that you have. I'm going to pull a couple more cards just to see if we can get a little bit more clarification. Clearly you are needing to learn how to work within the relationship you're in. I'm not seeing an end to a relationship. I'm seeing just needing to make a decision and learn how to. The Lover's card is often called the art and craft of relationships. So it's more about learning how to make it work. This is the key, learning how to make a relationship work that benefits both of you, not just one of you, but both of you. So let's pull a couple more cards, see what kind of clarification we can get. I've got the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and Judgment. Okay, this is saying that you are off on a direction. You have decision-making abilities. You have the ability to create abundance and wealth in your life. The Knights are always fast-moving, directional energy, and this is about intellect and thought and clarity. And then the Knight of Pentacles is about creating abundance in your life. So you're on the path to do that, but there's some kind of judgment going on, whether it be you judging yourself, someone's judging you. And traditionally, it's the final judgment. It's deciding, have I been on the right path all this time or not? And do I need to shift gears and shift directions? Like the Chariot is saying, what direction do you want to go on in order to live that that high ideal, that spiritual connection, and your ability to live within a relationship? You know, what is it that is going to propel you forward to bring about a healthy relationship and healthy partnerships with people? But I'm seeing that you do have the inner strength to do it. You have skills. You know, this card indicates that you've had the skills to create all of this, but there's just some kind of disconnect in the ability to work within a relationship with somebody right now. It could be competing spiritual views. It could be overthinking the situation. You know, both of these cards are indicating that there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and that's what this card clearly says. There's stuff going on behind the scenes, and I'm seeing too much worry and maybe some conflicting viewpoints, conflicting traditions that are impeding you right now. But you are able to make the right decision because you have the ability to do that. You have the strength and you have the ability to create the abundance that you want in your life. So I hope that resonates for some of you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that, and we will see you next time. Blessed be.